I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
That's better. Welcome back to the video, guys. We're going to do 7 tips today. Hopefully make you a better climber. And the first one is climb as much as possible. When you're first starting out climbing, your fingers, your arms, your legs, your feet, they're not used to the type of climbing at all. So just try and climb as much as possible. Maybe once or twice a week to try and get into the movement and into the, you know, something like that. I don't know. Completely messed it up there.
Just climb.
Do it! Just do it!
Tip number 2 is all about your footwork. You have to use the toes on your feet. You have to use the toes on your feet. You have to use your toes and you have to swivel around, and it's going to make you a lot easier and a lot more mobile whilst on the wall. If I was to put my foot like this, I can't turn. I'm very stuck. Whereas if I use my toe, I can swivel. Whereas if my foot's like this, I can't really turn my hips. So footwork is the most important thing when you're starting off on climbing. Tip number 3, guys, is about your body position. So you want to be as close to the wall as possible. If your body's all the way hanging out, the center of gravity is going to be over here, so you're more likely to fall off. Whereas if you're close to the wall, it's a lot less strain on your arms, and it's a lot easier to climb. Climb like this. Should have had my body closer to the wall. Tip number 4 is, if possible, climb and watch people who are better than you. When I first came to the gym, I was a beginner, obviously, and I was just watching people as much as possible and trying to see how they do things differently to me. And when I came to this gym in Roth, Mid, who's actually recording, he helped me a lot. Read routes, different body positions, and yeah, it will help you so much more when you climb with someone who's better than you. Run! Alright guys, tip number 5 is all about reading the route. So instead of just jumping on the wall, especially if you want to flash things, very important. Try and just read the route. You know, find what body position works and which one doesn't. Find where to go, where not to go. It's imperative. So I'm going to show you. When I first came on this route, this one, I didn't read it at all. So I just tried to wing it. But then when I took a step back, figured out the different body positions. Tip number 6, guys, is to try and fall controlled. Now I know that sounds pretty strange, but when you're climbing, don't just jump off. Try and down climb. It's really going to help your technique. It's going to help you prevent injury, and it's actually going to help you on your strength, because it's hard climbing up, but it's also quite hard climbing down. And you've got to use your arms, you've got to use your legs and your different body techniques. And last tip for you guys is climb with confidence. So if you think you can't do something, just give it a go, because you might shock yourself and you might actually be able to send it. And that's going to increase your confidence so much than if you just completely write it off as you're not going to be able to climb it. So climb with confidence, and even if everyone else is doing it and it seems really hard, just try it, because you never know, you might be able to do it. Every Tuesday I'm going to do a 2-minute training. So I'm going to go more in depth with the training that I've just done. First episode will be tip number 2, which is footwork. So I'm going to do a 2-minute training on footwork, try and help you out. I can't really do a training tip on climb more because, you know, it's pretty obvious. You just got to climb more.
Just do it!
So tip number 2 is going to be footwork, and that's going to be my first video released on Tuesday. So check back then, and until then, like, subscribe. See you later.